Paddy Englishman, Paddy Irishman and Paddy Scotsman were heading over to America and were looking for work. When they arrived over to America, they seen this big massive building, police station, had vacancies, policemen wanted. So Paddy Englishman goes up and he knocks on the door. He says, how's it going? He says, is there any jobs there? Big sergeant opens the door. He says, yeah. He says, I'll give you one question. He says, you get the question right. He said, the job is yours. He says, who killed Jesus Christ? He says, Pontius Pilate. He says, grab a uniform there. He says, go down to 41 Street. He said, and direct the traffic. So Paddy Scotsman walks up, knocks on the door. He says, how's it going? He says, I'm looking for a job. Big sergeant says, I'll give you one question. He said, get it right. He said, the job is yours. He says, go ahead. He says, who killed Jesus Christ? He says, easy. Pontius Pilate. He says, grab a uniform. He says, go down to 43rd Street and direct the traffic. So Paddy Irishman comes up, walks up to the door, knocks on the door. Big sergeant comes out. He says, how's it going? He says, I'm looking for a job. Big sergeant looks down on him and he says, there's one question. He says, you get the question right. He says, the job is yours. He says, right, go ahead. He says, who killed Jesus Christ? Who killed Jesus Christ? Who killed Jesus? He couldn't believe and think at all. So the sergeant says, look, he says, I'll give you a minute or two. He says, go on up the stairs up there, he says, and I'll give you a minute or two. He says, when you think of the correct answer, he says, come down and tell me. So he marches up the stairs and he's pacing up and down the bleeding room. He's trying to think, who killed Jesus Christ? Who killed Jesus? He couldn't think at all. Thinking back to school, religion classes and stuff. He walks, he looks out the window and he sees the two boys down directing the traffic and he goes, he's look at you two fucking idiots down there, he says, directing traffic. And I'm up here on me bleeding now and trying to solve a murder.